Welcome to NBA basketball. I'm Damon Bruce, and we've got it for you here on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us for this Memorial Day broadcast of the NBA. It's the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Seattle SuperSonics. It's the NBA right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to 2K Sports on this Memorial Day broadcast. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. So the opening lineup for the Spurs, presented by State Farm. We've got Duncan, Ginobili out there with Tony Parker, and Nesterovic. And for the Sonics, they've got Hersey Hawkins, Shrimp out there with Sean Kemp, and it's Perkins, and it's Payton in at the guard position.
25-16 were the Spurs on the road last season, guys. That tied for the 5th best road record in the league.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Duncan, the pass to Nesterovic. He kicks it to Ginobili. From the arc. No good. And Seattle will go the other way with it. And Clark, I think a lot of that is veteran discipline. You talk about the Spurs and how well they played away from San Antonio.
Yep. Yeah,
Steve, I know you've been through that. Played with veteran teams that play well on the road.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Kevin. I mean, you got veterans. You execute. You never fear anything. You know you can win. That's a team that just knows what it's doing, and that shows in their road record.
And so it's the Sonics getting on the board first. Shot is blocked. And Doris Burke spoke with George Carr. Doris?
Guys, he anticipates they'll be able to take advantage of the perimeter defense they're facing today and convert a lot of easy chances and uncontested looks from the outside. We'll see if they can knock them down, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
I definitely can appreciate their approach with the 3-ball.
Now here's Ginobili. They set the pick. He's covered by Hawkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No problems knocking that one down. Here is Perkins.
And Manu Ginobili is so deceptive with the ball in his hands. Athletic. Once he gets moving, he's so shifty from side to side. He just seems to have a knack for getting by his defender.
Kemp feeds to Payton. Right up. Nice D from Duncan.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Here's the pass to Nesterovic. He feeds it to Ginobili. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Ginobili. And for Ginobili, when he drives, Clark seems to see angles that most players don't have on their radar.
Well, it helps when you're wrong-handed, left-handed that is. I mean, it gives you a different kind of look and approach to attacking the basket. He takes it to the next level with his unorthodox drives, though. He's got a unique ability to slide and slither and slash and still get a good shot off.
How about that Euro step that these guys have developed, where they put the weight on the wrong foot and they looks like a crossover, but it's really a different kind of
It is a different type of deal, and Manu has obviously mastered that, and he's got some imitators out there, too.
He does indeed. Wade, in particular, down in Miami.
Wade loves it.
And here's Kemp. Manu Ginobili getting his 3 to go. Shot clock at 5. Over Duncan. Kemp can't hit. San Antonio trailing here. And stolen by Perkins. And here are the Sonics. That's blocked. Puts up a 3. That is good.
You know, the defense in transition typically is trained to protect the rim and the paint first, and those are the type of open looks you can get from beyond the arc under those circumstances.
Now here's Perkins. Kemp dishes to Payton. Covered by Parker. And then Kemp slams it in. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Payton to Sean Kemp on those alley-oops. Yeah, what a combination.
Here's Duncan looking for his first bucket of the game. Manu Ginobili on the wing. There's the three. And again, it's San Antonio with the three.
And right now, he can do no wrong. Everything's working for him this quarter.
And they double up Payton. Tipped. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Ginobili. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
When you look at Manu Ginobili, he and Bill Bradley of the Knicks, the only 2 players in history to win a EuroLeague championship, an Olympic gold medal, and an NBA championship. That's special.
That free throw good from Ginobili. Well, you talk about Ginobili as a person, such a high-character individual, Steve, a great ambassador for the game.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, he's beloved in Argentina. He's the second Latin American player ever to play in the NBA All-Star game, and he's blazed some trails for others to follow. Just a phenomenal player and an incredible competitor.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
And Coach doesn't look pleased at all. He's going to try to iron things out.
Here's Payton. Here is Schrempf. Kemp backs in. Fires from deep. A long-range bomb from Schrempf.
Nice 3 there from Detlef for a 6'10 guy. Boy, he's a terrific shooter. 38% from downtown in his career.
Ginobili with the 3. Boom is whistled for the loose ball foul. That's his first foul.
Well, he was boxed out, nowhere to go, so poor choice in going over the back.
You said it exactly. He didn't have good position. Give up on the play, try to get the next one.
Payton kicks to Schrempf, and Perkins backs in. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, you look at Pop, and he's been around for so long and always seems to have a strong team under his watch. For his career, he's won almost 2/3 of the games that he's coached. I mean, that's an amazing winning percentage.
And he makes the first. Going back to Pop, Clark, you know, you can't argue with anything he does because he's been, Steve, so successful with every team he's had, basically.
Yeah, one of the best coaches of all time. Defensive-minded by nature, but very adaptable and flexible. Last year, he knew with the roster that he had to push the ball more. So that team scored more points and played faster. He'll adapt to his talent and squeeze every drop out of whatever he's been given.
Double team on Parker. Pass to Duncan. Just 5 to shoot. Ginobili, that's for 2. San Antonio again missing. Now here's Payton. He's picked up by Parker. And here's Perkins. Sam Perkins knocking down the 3.
Payton orchestrating for his teammates as he did so often for the Sonics. Far and away the most assists in Seattle franchise history.
To stop the run. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, he was just a little bit off with his mechanics there for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Dishes to Schrempf. Takes a 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
9 straight points for them off of wide open looks from deep. Something has to change for this deep.
Yeah, they're just giving up too many easy shots out there. They've got to close out harder, get a hand up, make him put it on the floor.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game.
I think Coach saw a couple of things he wanted to correct. You got to make sure everyone's following the game plan.
Wingate is checked in for Hersey Hawkins. The Spurs making a switch here. Got a piece of it. Kemp with the steal.
And I like the aggressiveness defensively, forcing that mistake.
Perkins with a screen on Parker. Now Payton. He's picked up by Parker. Payton kicks to Perkins. 4 on the clock. No good with the triple.
Tough to hit that shot when you got the defense right in your shirt.
Parker outside. Backing him down is Duncan. Over Perkins. And that one's good. Duncan. Duncan's got his first 2 points of the night. Payton outside. Duncan against Kemp. Puts it up. Drains it from 7 feet out. Kemp's got his second basket.
Now the only way to stop him is to keep him from getting the ball in the first place.
Here's Muhammad. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Robinson passes to Parker. It's blocked. Here's Seattle. They've got a 13-2 run going. Got a piece of it. The open look, and it's Seattle with another.
Beautiful dish there and a superb finish.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Here's Parker. Just over 4 minutes left in the first. Kicks it to Muhammad. He passes to Robinson. There's the triple. Gets the bucket.
Well, another uncontested three there. They've got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open threes.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide open three-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up one, but you start giving three-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble.
And here's the fast break. Parker dishes to Robinson. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Robinson's got 5 points so far. The Sonics leading. They set the pick. Kemp backs in. Covered by Duncan. Just 5 on the clock. Kemp hit the charge. That is his first foul of the game.
And no question there, that's a charge. He had his feet set.
You know, a lot of times that's the hardest call to make. It can go either way, but that was the right call. It was pretty obvious that was a charge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Sonics. Johnson comes in for Sam Perkins. And Hersey Hawkins subbed in for Detlef Schrempf. The Spurs also changing it up. Nesterovic is checked in, and Ori subbed in for Tim Duncan. And so here is San Antonio, trailing by 2. Hawkins with it. Looking for his first bucket of the game. Here's Wingate. He gathers. A huge dunk for Kemp right there over Bulls defenders.
Well, every time Kemp throws one down like that, it's instant energy for the Sonics. His play was just contagious for that team.
The Spurs making a switch here. Muhammad's checked in. And that one falls for Kemp. Here's Ginobili. 11 points in the game. There's the pick. Jumper off the screen, and that's good for 2. He has 5.
You know, I'm thinking one of the things that really makes Parker so dangerous is that he has such a high shooting percentage for a smallish guard, but he's so crafty and clever at finishing around the rim, but he also has improved his perimeter shot too.
Spurs trail by 3. Now Payton defending. Here's Bowen. There's the block. And they're able to recover. And it's the Sonics with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And here's Hawkins. still looking to get on the scoreboard. Here's Kemp. Oh, that's blocked. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Ginobili. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Kemp's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Well, Clark, back to Parker for a second. That percentage has been right around 50% now for about,
52% last year.
Isn't that 7 consecutive years? We've seen about that same number. Steve, you can appreciate those numbers, I'm sure, having played where you played in the NBA.
Well, that's always the benchmark for a guard. If you can shoot 50%, that's impressive. And I think in Parker's case, there's 2 reasons for it. One is that he's improved his jump shot. But 2 is that he gets to the rim so often, and he's so fast, he gets high percentage looks, particularly in transition.
Sonics leading by 4. Up with it. Kemp can't hit.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Here's Bowen. The three-pointer, no good.
You know, Payton was always sticking his nose in there and battling the big guys for those rebounds.
Yeah, as far as point guards go, one of the all-time greats under the boards, Gary Payton. Only Magic, Jason Kidd, and Oscar Robertson have more rebounds at that position.
Oh, here's Parker. Ginobili right side. Over Hawkins. A miraculous buzzer beater.
Well, I love how he kept his cool there. Low stress, not a care in the world.
You're right.
Oh, man, with time running down, knowing that you need to hurry up and get that shot off, and yet he takes his time and knocks it down.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Sonics lead by 5.
And they set the tone there defensively with their shot blocking. They've been really intimidating down in the paint area.
You know, in the rest of the game, Steve, shooters will be looking around for the shot blockers because of what's happened in this quarter.
And we'll get back to the action right after this. Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. Here is Brakowski. So with Payton on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. Schrempf out there with Brakowski. Then it's Perkins. Then there's McMillan. And it's Hawkins in at the 2 spot. Here is Hawkins. It's a 5-point game. Shot clock at 6. Fades. And it's Seattle with another.
He's a pleasure to watch on the offensive end. I know I wouldn't want to guard him.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Greg Popovich has talked often about where he would be without the likes of Tim Duncan. He said that having a superstar that's willing to be coached makes all the difference in the world. And he knows a lot of his success is based on Tim Duncan saying, I would be coaching a third-grade team somewhere in America. Not sure that's true, guys, but it's nice to see a coach with 4 rings stay that humble. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. I would say Coach Popovich sold himself a little bit short. He's a very humble guy and very well respected.
He sure is. And he knows how much Duncan does out there, but we all know what a great coach Pop is.
Here is Brakowski. 7-point differential. McMillan kicks to Schrempf. And another basket for Seattle.
What a marvelous job they've done of sharing the basketball. A ton of assists.
Well, they know where each other is all the time. They're moving the ball, just finding the open guy. Nobody seems to care who scores.
Udrich for 3. San Antonio again missing. Schrempf passes to Perkins. Here's McMillan. Finds the open look, and it's on target. And it's an 11-point Sonic lead.
Well, there's a big spread between these teams and how many of their baskets have been assisted on.
Well, you have to give credit to them for how well they've been able to find the open man with that extra pass.
Boom. Schrempf covering. Schrempf with the steal.
Great hands down low. Gets the takeaway.
Oh! Now let's check out the Sprite Slam Camp.
Now that's just rubbing it in, fella.
Throwing it down with style.
These folks are not going to forget that one anytime soon.
Spurs trail by 13. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
The coach could tell they were out of sync. He's going to try to straighten it out.
For the Sonics, Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Bukowski, and Askew subbed in for Hersey Hawkins. And the Spurs making a change here. Here's Robinson. He has 5. Duncan inside. Schrempf covering. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Now Perkins. He's got 8. Kemp backs in. Shoots it. And there's the rejection. Spurs trail by 13. Schrempf against Robinson. 5 on the clock. They need this one. He gets it to go off the back of the 10. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's McMillan. He's picked up by Parker. Schrempf backing down. Fades away. And another basket for Seattle.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
Now the dish to Robinson. And there's the pass to Nesterovic. Parker against McMillan. From the baseline. And that one's good. Parker.
They are just lighting him up from mid-range area.
You know, sometimes we forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between game. This team has made 8 of their last 10 with that shot, the in-between shot.
He dishes it to Schrempf. Deflected. Parker with the steal.
You know, he got a fingertip on it, but not enough to control the pass coming in that fast.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
What a great season for Tony Parker. He really bounced back after that previous campaign. That was maybe a little bit of a disappointment for him, but last year he was phenomenal. He was the floor general for the Spurs, put up great numbers, and really pushed the tempo in that high-speed Spurs attack.
Free throw good by Parker. Steve talking about Parker. Clark, he's so fast, creates so much for the other players when he's out there.
Well, I tell you what, he's definitely the motor for that team. His speed end-to-end is unmatched by most, I think, and he's eel-like because he's slippery in his ability to finish around bigger guys. I mean, he's really unique in that way.
Slippery is a great word to use for it. You're right. Back to Kemp. Duncan is there. Great D that time from Duncan.
Still trying to get into the swing of things here offensively. It just has not happened for him here.
Parker passes to Barry. 6 to shoot. From 17 feet out. San Antonio again missing. Sonics leading by 9. Here's McMillan. He's picked up by Parker. Here's McMillan. Pass to Perkins. Launches it. Perkins nails the jumper.
I'll tell you what, three-point shooting a huge factor for them offensively.
Man, defensively, you got to make an adjustment. I mean, you can't continue to collapse inside and give these guys quality looks.
Down low. It's tipped. Schrempf with the steal.
He anticipated the kick out and came up with the steal.
Robinson on him. And the basket by Schrempf. Schrempf's got 8 here in the quarter.
And I think defensively, you've got to commit a second defender because he's just destroying you right now.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's been a handful.
Duncan. Here's Barry. Up and in from the low block.
And now 6 of their last 10 points from mid-range.
Yeah, jump shot really serving these guys pretty well.
Seattle calls timeout. So for the Sonics, Bukowski is checked in for Kemp. Hawkins comes in for Askew. And it's Payton in for McMillan. And the Spurs making a change here. Here is Perkins. He's got 11. Payton with the ball. The three. Perkins hits the shot. Big smooth there again.
He looks good, getting it done consistently from deep.
Steve, I know you love the three ball, and he's been sharp, kind of like Steve Kerr used to be.
Inside. Deflects the pass.
A bit of thievery there from the Hawk. He averaged about 2 steals per game in his career.
The shot by Hawkins, no good.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
It's Ginobili outside, and that one's good. Ginobili's got 16 points.
Little slow on the defensive rotation there.
Hawkins kicks to Schrempf, and Perkins backs in. Let's go, and it's rejected. Spurs trail by 12. And here's Duncan. Here's Nesterovic.
Nesterovic taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. That one misses.
Now some nice work in this quarter, finally being aggressive and getting to the free throw line.
And trying to battle back, that's the way to go. I mean, you take your opponent out of their rhythm, and then you extend the game.
Ginobili against Perkins. 5 to shoot. Payton dishes to Schrempf. All sorts of time. No good from Perkins.
Boy, surprised to see that one stay out.
Me too, Steve. I mean, those are ones that usually go down for sure.
Udrich, the pass to Duncan. Duncan left side. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Sonics leading by 12. Payton kicks to Perkins. Back to Payton. Shot denied. And it's the Spurs ball. Their biggest deficit was 15. Now Udrich. Here's Duncan. It's good. This time the assist from Udrich.
Look at the combination of size and touch. That's why he's a great finisher down low.
Out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
He was just a hair away from making that steal.
Steve, I like the instincts there. Terrific. To see the pass coming and knock it away, well done.
So for the Sonics, Johnson, he's checked in for Perkins. Kemp comes in for Bukowski. And it's Wingate in for Detlef Schrempf. Ozzie Muhammad's checked in for the Spurs. Parker comes in for Beno Udrich. Now here's Payton. He's picked up by Parker. Payton, that's good. Payton's got 6 points.
Well, Payton's outside shooting numbers weren't great, but he had a knack for hitting big shots late in games.
Back to Ginobili. Open look. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Ginobili. 6 points for Duncan.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Payton kicks to Kemp. Duncan on him. Kemp dishes to Payton. Back to Kemp. Covered by Duncan. Kemp with the bucket. He's got 9.
He's gotten himself involved in just about every aspect of this game.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic all-around performance, guys.
Backing him down is Duncan. Unloads. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
He was really a non-factor in that first quarter.
but he's found a way to step it up here.
Sonics leading by 11. Now here's Payton. 6 points for him. It's Hawkins on the wing. Picked up by Ginobili. Stolen by Ginobili.
Well, that's a really slick move to come up with that steal.
Here's Muhammad. The three is launched. And Manu Ginobili good for three. Ginobili's got 19 points.
He's been hot for most of this game, and if he keeps it up, his team could turn things around.
Fires it up. Boy, Gary Payton there with a heck of a move.
You know, for a little guy, he's really got game on the low block. His combination of strength and footwork make him a load to handle down there.
Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Kemp. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all five guys, Clark, are threats to score, that makes it so tough on the defense because now you can't account for everybody when the ball's moving so quickly.
And that concludes the first half. The Sonics on top, leading by 10.
Welcome to your Memorial Day edition of HP at the Half. The Sonics coming out of the gates in charge. The three-point shooting, ridiculous. They're knocking down everything. They felt the impact of Sam Perkins. He's got 14 points, and it's been bombs away from outside. And on the other side, San Antonio just keeps scrapping. They're getting up in guys' jerseys, looking to send every shot into the 12th row. Manu Ginobili's been dominating. He's up to 19 points, and he's applying defensive pressure, adding some steals as well. These two enjoyed great first half, really leading the way for both teams. We could be in for a great finish. Thanks so much for joining me at halftime. Now we send you back out to Kevin and the gang.
And now the third quarter have to get going. Here's Payton. On the floor for San Antonio. They've got Tony Parker. Also Ginobili out there. And it's Duncan in at the four-man position. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
At the line for the Sonics, Detlef Schrempf, shooting one.
Nice job at the line, and that one falls to pick up the and one. Spurs trail by 13. Here's Parker. Backing him down is Duncan. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Kemp's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Payton. Back to Kemp. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Nesterovic covered by Perkins. Parker passes to Ginobili. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Sonics. Schrempf kicks to Payton. It's stolen by Duncan.
You look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Payton dishes to Perkins. Takes the three, and once again off the mark by Seattle.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
And so here is San Antonio. The Sonics getting the bucket. Outside, Ginobili, rebounded by Kemp. Kemp's got 7 rebounds in the game.
4 straight misses. They've got to find a way to get back on track.
Ginobili against Hawkins. A steal.
Boy, nice job to get his hand in there and knock that ball loose without fouling.
And the dunk by Duncan.
That's how it works. Your defense feeds into the offense.
Yeah, you know, excellent work, I thought. Solid work on both ends in that particular sequence. Boy, I tell you, Tim Duncan, Kevin, just a technician on that low block. Efficient and effortless. Man, he's got an array of moves down there.
Kemp backs in. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Well, he really used the height advantage there down on the blocks.
And Clark, what about his bank shot? Man, that's something else, too. He's not especially good with his straight-on jump shot. But, Steve, that bank shot of his is money.
Well, and the reason that Tim Duncan has relied on that glass over the years on the shot is because he has a very flat delivery. And so you put that thing off the glass, it softens the shot up considerably. Tim Duncan, a very smart guy. He understood the angle and the physics involved there and really worked hard on that shot.
San Antonio calls timeout.
He wants to make a few adjustments out there, and he's running through those with his team right now.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. They trail by 16. Bowen, Schrempf covering. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Nesterovic. Over Perkins. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Sonics leading by 14. Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Here's Payton. He's got 8. Hawkins with it. And here's Perkins. They get it again. Schrempf. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, Detlef Schrempf in this one. He has 17 points and 3 steals.
Well, he's done so many things well out there. Tough to decide where he's been at his best.
You're right, Steve. I mean, he's done it all well. Scoring, defending, you name it, he's handled it.
First one falls for him. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Parker against Schrempf. Parker passes to Nesterovic. Tipped.
Boy, good anticipation. A solid play to pick off that entry pass.
Here's Payton all alone. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That one on Parker.
Yeah, don't give up anything for free. I like that. Send him to the line.
Yeah, they don't want to sit back and watch you lay it in. I mean, make them earn it. Make them earn it. Don't give up anything easy.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Parker. He's got 6. Now Payton defending. Parker passes to Nesterovic. Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Here's Parker. Now Payton defending. Parker kicks to Duncan. 6 on the shot clock. The feed now to Ginobili. From deep, count the bucket. Ginobili's got 22.
Don, you guys know the 3-ball is his bread and butter.
Schrempf dishes to Perkins. Nesterovic is there. Now Schrempf. He's got 18. Over Bowen. Perkins, the pass to Kemp. Over Duncan. The Sonics again can't hit.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Ginobili with the 3. And that one's good. 25 points in the game.
6 points in short order. 2 straight from deep. That's what can happen with the 3-ball.
Yep, they've got it going. Nice, clean looks.
Now here's Perkins. He's guarded closely. It's tipped. Tries to save it.
Great anticipation getting that steal.
Whoa! Let's see that again on the Sprite Slam Cam.
Still trailing by quite a bit, but a nice run. Maybe this will be enough momentum to get them back in it.
Well, you know what, Steve? I think it's going to take a Herculean effort to dig themselves out of that hole that they created earlier.
Here's Payton after the basket by San Antonio. Hawkins kicks to Schrempf. And it's Schrempf again missing.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Hawkins against Ginobili. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, you look at Tim Duncan, such a great leader. Not an in-your-face vocal guy, but very quiet, confident, and a guy whose teammates really respect.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Steve, you used to be one of his teammates, so you know firsthand what Tim Duncan means as far as leadership goes. I mean, he's never put himself above the team. He always allows himself to be coached, which is really important for the team's best player. And that sets the tone for everybody else.
Johnson, he's checked in for Sam Perkins. The Spurs also changing it up. Ori comes in for Tim Duncan. And it's Udrich in for Tony Parker. Ginobili against Hawkins. Picked up by Ginobili. Can they get it? The jumper buried by the Hawk. Percy Hawkins.
That's 10 straight points on mid-range jump shots.
You know, the paraphrase of Bible verse that says love covers over a multitude of sins, good shooting does the same thing in basketball.
Ball's not loose. Schrempf with the steal.
The reaction was so quick. Incredible defense.
Payton bangs home the trifecta. And it's a 12-point Sonic lead.
Well, Gary Payton had plenty of nights like this where he would just light it up. And scoring is just another category where he's the Seattle all-time leader for the franchise.
He's really shouldering the load for his team right now. That's what leadership is about. He's looking to help his team cut into this deficit.
Ginobili against Hawkins. He kicks to Schrempf. Kemp against Ori. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play.
Shawn Kemp sailing to the rim. A high-flying big man like him just doesn't come along too often.
At the line of the Sonics, Shawn Kemp, shooting one.
And that one falls for Kemp.
Taking a look at the numbers for Shawn Kemp, he has 15 points and 2 rejections. What a force he's been in the paint.
Now, he's gotten himself into the air so often to block shots and rebound. He's really controlled that area.
Nesterovic inside. He's guarded by Johnson.
5 turnovers for him on the game. Guys, that's making it really hard for them to close the gap.
Taken away. Jumps up. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Old school, old-fashioned, one-hand power jam.
Just like you, Clark. Tried and true.
Hey, that's all he needed to do. Just taking care of business out there.
Feeds it to Kemp. He passes to Hawkins. He feeds it to Schrempf. Fader on the way. That is good. Schrempf's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
Ginobili misses.
You know, it might not be the biggest margin, but don't take what they've done on the boards for granted. I mean, it's been a strong area for them in this game.
Well, you know, Clark, I mean, it all adds up. You do a little bit better job here, a little better job there, and you look up, it makes a big difference on the scoreboard.
Now here's Payton. 13 points in the game. Dishes it to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Schrumpf. Seattle needs to get off a shot. It's intercepted.
He only had one mistake prior to halftime, but he's starting to get a little sloppy there offensively.
Ginobili outside. Got a piece of it.
In this quarter alone, already 7 points off turnovers.
And that's why they're behind. I mean, they've been sloppy all quarter, and it's really starting to cost them.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Blocked. Sonics leading by 12. From past the arc, and that one's good. 15 points in the game.
I think their only hope now, Clark, is to slow him down with a double team.
Well, they got to stop the bleeding, put the tourniquet on, and he's been tough to play straight up.
Now here's Ginobili. He has 30. That's good.
He may single-handedly bring his team back, guys. What a fantastic quarter he's having.
Payton left side. Kemp backs in. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Johnson. Nice second effort. Good job staying with it. And the Sonics lead by 14. And Udrich kicks to Ginobili. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go. 10 points for him.
Simply said, it's going to take a much better effort than that, son, on a shooter like him.
Schrumpf backing down. Fades back. That's good. Schrumpf's got 22.
My goodness, he's knocking down everything he looks at.
Udrich, the pass to Nesterovic. And it's Johnson picking him up. Ginobili with the 3. And good on the basket. Book it.
Wow. What can you say?
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson with a screen on Ginobili. Hawkins shot good.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Udrich. Outside, Ginobili. That left Schrumpf comes up with the rebound. Schrumpf's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Payton, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Sonics, Gary Payton, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Payton. So both teams changing it up here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Duncan. Shot is off. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. That left Schrumpf having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, it's the concentration defensively, the anticipation, the quick hands. He's really been a force, a disruptive player today.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Disruptive, and he really forces you to pay attention to him at all times. You can't be looking around and not protecting the ball when he's around.
We'll be right back from here in Seattle. While we're still getting underway here in the fourth, let's go down to Doris Burke, who has our Sprite Spark of the Game report. Doris?
Kevin, the spark in this game, the big push by the Sonics. They've made their move and put a little separation between them and their opponent with the run they're on. If they can keep up this level of play, you have to like their chances going into the fourth, guys.
Terrific stuff, Doris. Thank you. That was quite a run they had, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you what, Kevin, scoring bursts like that often tell the story, really. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
And that's been the case today. I mean, that's what you'd have to point to, I think, is the defining moment in this ballgame.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Seattle, we've got Perkins. Brakowski is out there with Askew. Then it's Wingate, and it's McMillan in at the point guard. Askew. And Perkins backs in. Sam Perkins converts. Here's Duncan. There's the dish to Muhammad. Now the pass to Robinson. They swipe it.
That's his first turnover of the game, so for the most part, he's run the offense pretty well.
Askew passes to McMillan. Fires from 14, out of bounds. No keep possession. Here's McMillan. Clock at 6. Shoots over Muhammad. McMillan can't make it work. And Clark, they're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think the clock is a factor right now, at least not yet. I mean, they don't need to change their pace of play. Keep attacking.
Yeah, I agree. You got to make sure you take your time, but start to be more effective and efficient with each possession, and you got to buckle down defensively.
Here is Brakowski, following the score by Tony Parker. Parker against McMillan. Here is Wingate. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Back to Duncan. Moving it around nicely. Outside Robinson. He dishes it to Parker. Parker left side. Can't get it to go. And Seattle will go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here is Brakowski. Guarded now by Duncan. Here's Perkins. The three-pointer off the mark.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Duncan kicks to Parker. There's a good screen. With the clock winding down, Muhammad dishes to Parker. Parker with another miss.
He's laboring out there right now, guys. The shot has not been falling for him this quarter.
Now here's Perkins. Here's McMillan. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Spurs trail by 12. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively. The ball is really moving.
Now here is Robinson. And Muhammad backing in with his first shot attempt. Banks it home.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
Seattle calls timeout.
You got to keep everybody on the same page. They need to get their heads together. That's the goal.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Here's Payton. He's picked up by Parker. Here's McMillan. Perkins kicks to Schrempf. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Schrempf's got 24 points. Here's Duncan. A ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
Key is to avoid mistakes and make each possession count.
Yeah, and I think the tendency can be to really rush or push the game a little bit. I think they need to avoid that.
Now here's Ginobili. Shot clock at 6. Now Payton defending. From deep. And it ends up out of bounds.
Sonics ball.
Here's Payton. Outside Kemp. Schrempf backing down. Goes back up, and it goes out of bounds following the shot. Here's Parker. Duncan left side. The leaner falls for him. That was a difficult shot. Here's Payton. He's picked up by Parker. Perkins with a screen on Parker. Here's Payton. No good on the triple.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Now here's Parker. Outside, Ginobili. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Payton's got 3 rebounds now in this one. From 11 feet away.
Not sure who made the blunder there, but there's no way that should have been a turnover.
Here's Parker. Now Payton defending. Ginobili kicks to Duncan. Passes to Nesterovic. Clock at 4. High post try. The offensive rebound. Here's Duncan. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Sonics leading by 10. That's tipped. Stolen by Ginobili.
You know, you look at his numbers, guys, and what concerns me is the turnovers. He's got 4 already, and he's just been careless with the ball.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so he's got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Steve, you think they've been rattled?
Oh, they're rattled all right, and turnovers will kill you, especially with a team like this that can force turnovers and get out in transition.
You are really living dangerously if you let him roam free in three-point land. He's a dangerous marksman from out there.
He's guarded by McMillan. Ginobili the pass to Parker. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. 10 points for Parker.
Guys, you're not going to get away with that kind of defense when he's got the ball. I mean, you got to do better than that.
McMillan kicks to Perkins. Kemp backs in. Shoots a fader and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Got just enough of him on the way up to draw that whistle.
I thought that was a good call, Steve. I mean, you could see how that affected his shot just a little bit.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Percy Hawkins checked in for the Sonics. He hits both from the stripe.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which is giving him some free throw opportunities.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. Earlier, they trailed by 17.
And that rebound pushes their margin to +5 on the boards. Solid job on the glass.
Well, it's just part of what they've done here to build this big lead, and it shouldn't be overlooked. I mean, rebounding is a huge part of this game.
Boy, they have forced.
And the big-time jam. Let's see it again with the Sprite Slam Cam.
Boy, that dunk got everybody up off their seat.
Oh, they're loving it, aren't they, Steve?
Well, how could they not? I mean, he put the cherry on top of the sundae on that one.
Yeah, right.
Tim Duncan's been playing well. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
Yeah, and I think that's been important because it's established a nice defensive presence for his team.
And Duncan, no good on that one. Sonics leading by 9. Kemp backs in. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Here is Hawkins. Picked up by Ginobili. Kemp backs in. Pushes up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the official all over that one. That's a good call there.
You got to give credit to the official there. I mean, being in the right position to make that call, that's what they get paid to do.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Here's Duncan. Parker looking now at a sizable deficit.
Yeah, you know, they've got a lot of work ahead of them, but no reason to give up hope right now.
No, the game's still out there for them, but they've got to get back to their game plan and start to grind out each possession. He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Payton outside. Pass to Kemp. Goes right up. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got assist number 8 now on the night. Parker with it. Ginobili outside. Fires for 3. A rebound by Kemp. Kemp's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Perkins. Shoots the 3. No good from Schrempf. Spurs trail by 7. The feed to Duncan. Shoots, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Payton. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter. Covered by Parker. It's Schrempf on the wing. And Payton backs in. And GP getting it down the low block.
Just like they drew it up, fellas.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter.
Bruce,
1:10 left in the 4th. Backing him down is Duncan. He's covered by Kemp. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You know, Kevin, they were a step late on their defensive rotation, and that helped them get right to the rim.
Now Hawkins. Six to shoot. Back to Perkins. Perkins, big smooth, gets it to Pratt.
Looking to close this game out strong here.
Yeah, this one will be put away if they can get just a few more buckets and put it on ice.
That's his second touchdown. At the line of Spurs, Tim Duncan. 2 shots.
And the first of 2 misses. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And it's the Sonics with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin.
I think that may do it here. They're trying to put the nail in the coffin.
Well, just adding to the lead as we approach the final buzzer.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 10. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
Well, they're not going to win this game, but at least you want to finish it out strong.
Well, there's no quit in them, that's for sure, Steve. You certainly can give them credit for that.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Duncan with the bucket.
See the way he attacked the smaller defender there?
That's what I call know-how. He knows how to use his size.
And here's Seattle. They're leading by 8. Here is Hawkins. So we see the Sonics get the win here. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.
Driven off the light rack. My adrenaline is where the wattage of the lights at. I don't middlemen, so all the knowledge that they might lack. Got them listening and they responses with the hype tracks. Made believing out of ignorance, and I can recall us as being what they obviously wanted, but probably lost us. Used to hide the trophies, but there's too many to keep straight. Now